topic of the day, starting in lifestyle. When we became swingers.
So how long ago was that? Was that what? We did it, what, 3 years ago?
Two, actually. I've been saying three, but it's been two.
I worked at the job I'm at now. When our first experience happened, holy crap, you're right.
I know.
I could have swore it happened prior to that.
Mm-mm.
Damn, okay.
Okay, so let's get into it. We had our first threesome, not planned,
Not planned. No, I was asleep.
a drunken encounter.
I
And
mean,
we had never even talked about being in the lifestyle before this.
well, apparently deep down you wanted to do the lifestyle or wanted to do these sort of things because, again, I was asleep.
I was
And you
curious.
brought her into our bedroom, making out with her. What did you think was going to happen? I'm a guy.
I didn't blame you. Yeah.
Well, you blamed me later.
My upset was that we were very drunk. Very drunk. And you don't like having sex with me when I'm that drunk.
How drunk was I supposed to know you were? Because I was sleeping.
Understood. And we talked
I
about
was
that
not-
after.
I know, but still, had no idea how if you were even intoxicated. Like,
Because we were sitting up drinking all night.
I didn't look at the time. Like, I didn't know any of this.
No here nor there, but I think it's because of the person that it was just, the whole thing wasn't a good idea, right?
Right.
So then, well, and we had been joking with people about them having threesomes, and we had kind of been talking a lot about it.
Right.
And so I think my curiosity was just there, and then add some drinks to me.
But yeah, they're the curiosity, freaking have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, go wild. Thanks.
Exactly.
I mean, again, I wasn't complaining. But yeah, no, we never talked about it. Never.
No.
No, there was never a thought. I thought we were completely monogamous, but I'm glad it happened. I mean, yeah, it had the repercussions of it, but
that's not why we started swinging.
it was just what opened the gate, right?
Yeah.
And kind of, it opened the gate, but we left it at that, right?
Yeah.
But when, as time went on and we learned more things about each other, it led to where we're at.
We started telling each other a lot more of our sexual history.
Right. And that's the stuff that was being brought up.
Right. We were starting to really dive into telling each other. I mean, we both knew a lot of our sexual past, but
I didn't always share the whole things. Like, it took me to tell you about my one attempt with a guy, and that's what.
So when you told me about you having
a gay experience,
I thought, oh my God, he's got these curiosities.
Got some demons in the closet.
I wouldn't say demons. I just thought, okay, he's, because I know that that's very common for men to have a sexual curiosity about men, and they don't act on it because it's very, I mean, but we're modern days, like, be bi, do your thing.
No, I didn't think anything of it because A, I'm married, B, I love vagina. I never had any curiosities, but I just brought it up because we're married and I'm supposed to share everything with you. And
yeah.
But yeah, it made you want to start exploring about where my curiosities are at, because you technically already knew where you were.
I've always known I'm bi. But the ironic part was, I started bringing up having threesomes with other men, thinking that you were bisexually curious, and you were bringing up threesomes with other men because you liked the thought of me with other people.
Yes.
So then we were like, how do we go about this? How does one find people.
Yeah.
And I had no idea. I had no idea that there was like this community. I had no idea that there was sites and I mean, y'all,
We thought it was just on Pornhub. Like, we thought.
I feel like I'm a very open person, but I was a sheltered person. Did not know all of this. And I just had Googled, I think, like how to find a something stupid like that.
Right.
I don't even think I knew what the term swinger was because I don't even think I looked that up.
Well, I knew what the term swinger was.
It just didn't occur to me that that's what this is.
I do watch a lot more movies than you do, so that's how I kind of knew about this sort of stuff.
Okay, so we got on the sites and it didn't really work out for us at the beginning.
At the beginning, no.
We kind of panicked.
No, it was me that panicked. You were down for it all. But of course, the freaking sheltered prude in me, just when you started, planning dates and this and that get-togethers with these people. And meanwhile, the people were vulgar and gnarly and like they were very the way they wrote, the way they spoke in the messages was, I don't know, just something about it was too
sexually upfront for how new we were.
Yeah.
Right.
And so that's where the panic came from. It was just like, whoa, I don't know if I could keep up with this. Like, crap, it's really happening. I'm actually kind of really nervous, scared.
And I think that we messed up in the beginning because we were thinking, okay, we want to have sex with these people. Now we know that when we meet people, like we go out and have a meet and greet, we talk, we do group messages. There's a very inclusive and getting to know each other part before anything sexual happens.
Yeah, because that eases the tension. It eases the non-trust factor, because trust is a big thing.
And comfortability. You need to be comfortable around people. So I think that's where the panic came in. We were talking to people and we were being very like overly sexual and we were having that kind of conversation. And then it was like, well, we're going to go over there. Oh crap. I don't know these people. And
yeah, for all we know, we're walking into a serial killer's house.
Yeah. So we backed off of the sites and then we had asked a guy friend of ours to try it out with us.
Right.
And that went okay. Just nerve-wracking. But
no, I wouldn't say it was nerve-wracking. It wasn't nerve-wracking because I knew him and I trusted him and I love him.
Right. But I did still feel like it was nerve-wracking because we didn't know
what to expect.
And you had never seen me with another man.
In my dreams.
And how was that for you?
I thought it was really well.
Yeah. Seeing me with somebody else?
Yeah.
Even if it was somebody you knew really well?
Yeah.
That was okay?
100%.
Right.
I don't think I had any jealousy. I don't think I had different expectations.
Of how it would go?
Yeah.
Right.
It went the way I thought it should.
Okay.
It ended nicely. Nothing was awkward.
We didn't lose our friend out of it.
No, still talk to him, still love him. He wants to do it again. More than welcome, bro. I really thought I would have had major issues or whatever, but no. Because, like I said just a couple minutes ago, I think trust is a big thing, and you said comfortability, and that's what makes it easier and better.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. When we started talking about getting with couples, I think that was like my expectation, right? I was like, we're going to find couples. They're going to be our best friends that we have sex with. Like, that was my expectation. And that's
never been the reality.
It's never been the reality. And it's crazy to me that that's so hard to find.
Yeah.
It has not. I mean, we just recently found a couple that we're really good friends with.
Right.
And it seems to be working well for that direction.
But back at the beginning,
But it's
no.
never worked like that for us. Well, when the one couple lived like an hour from us, another couple lived another hour, an hour and a half from us. So we never really got to find people who lived close enough to us to establish that kind of relationship with.
Yeah.
When you're an adult, it is hard to find adult friends.
Extremely. Not only that, I'm not about one night stands.
And that's been the big problem. I don't want to just hook up to hook up. I want friendships out of it. I want long lasting things. I want ongoing relationships. But our first couple experience was great because I didn't know how I was going to handle you with somebody else.
You were worried that you wouldn't handle it very well because I handled it you very well, so you were really hoping.
And I couldn't gauge it off of our first threesome because I was just kind of wigged out about how the whole thing went down. I not necessarily that I was jealous. It was just weird because we hadn't talked about it, and I felt I just need, you know me, I need to talk out the thought process of it. So having talked about it, having worked up to it, and actually seeing you with somebody else.
And each time has been hot as hell for you.
I fully enjoy seeing you with other people or other women.
Yeah.
We never got the bisexual curiosity.
No.
You were not going down that avenue.
I got one pee-pee touch, and I was like, nope, not for me.
Not for you.
Not for me.
You know what? You gave it the college try.
Even though he was going to town on you, he grabbed me and didn't work for me.
No, I do appreciate
your
the try.
hands were a little bit rough.
I can't believe it. I can't.
Just not for me.
Just wasn't the sexual attraction that.
It wasn't the sexual attraction. Like, good looking dude. I think he's gorgeous, but it didn't feel right for me. So that's how I knew. Like, no, not me.
Just not the avenue you want to go down.
No. So, took his hand, put it back on your butt.
I didn't realize you stopped him. I thought he stopped himself. I wasn't. I was busy.
Yeah. It was the... Here you go.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Exactly.
I love that. And I think that was a big reason why we did try to switch to couples, because it was always for you going into this. It was always you wanted to see me with other people. That has been the baseline.
We figured that out now lately, that has been the whole thing.
Right. But it was always that way. It was always that from the beginning. It was, we wanted threesomes with men. But then we started to get a little panicked about single men and not knowing where they've been and
can't trust them.
Yes, understand.
Them lying, saying they're single when they're actually with spouses, which, sorry, that's a big thing. If you're doing that,
I'm not here to help people cheat.
Not at all.
I don't agree with it. It really bothers me. But that was also a thing I wanted to see. I think this whole time it's always been, is it fair? Is there a fairness in our experiences?
Which fair doesn't bother me.
Right.
It doesn't matter what's fair. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you get everything and I'm just in the corner, chilling. It doesn't bother me. I don't care about.
But that's always gonna be my. Is it fair for him?
Right.
And I'm slowly getting to the point where I'm understanding where you're coming from that, but for the longest time it was well, if we're with couples then it's fair for him, and if we're with couples then we feel more comfortable with the situation. So now, but again, it's been hard to find couples that we are legitimately friends with. And that's what I've always wanted. You know what? I had it all in my head that like we're gonna make a group. We're gonna have like 4 or 5 couples that we go camping with, that we go on the boats with. It's like our friends that we just are down with all each other. You know what though? That would have turned into some drama, huh?
100%.
Oh man, can people just not be drama?
Because nobody's like us.
I guess.
No, and we talk, we communicate, we share, literally.
Sharing is caring. I will say too, there was a learning curve of understanding the warning sign or the red flags, especially with couples, because more times, and I hate to say this because I genuinely love being a swinger and I think it's wonderful, but there are a lot of couples out there where you can just tell that one of them is not for it and the other one's pushing it. You can tell that it is a one-sided conversation.
I've never noticed that.
No, remember we went to that one couple's house and he was talking about his ex-wife the whole time and she was so uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah, the pool barbecue. Yeah, got it. Yeah.
You could just tell that like she just was doing anything and everything to please the situation, and it was all him. And I so uncomfortable with the whole thing. And I've noticed too, talking to a lot of people, that is really common. And
that most things are one-sided.
I think you'll see that a lot too, where there's a lot of couples that are just looking for females. And a lot of times it's the guy's choice for that. They call it unicorn hunting. And most times it's not. It's a lot of times women are bisexual and they want the other female.
Right.
But you can kind of tell the warning signs. So this is why you have to meet people and like talk and actually fill out the situation and make sure you're not having.
Yeah, hate for a couple to freaking all of a sudden break into a massive fight while we're mid-thrusting.
Oh my God.
Like, I couldn't imagine that happening. Like, I'm freaking, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, no, I don't know.
Or like her just stomping out or something. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that's never happened to. I think I would cry.
If something like that were to happen, I'd be out the door in my underwear running towards the truck because who knows where he or she took off to.
I would dip so fast. Oh my God.
Oh, balcony? Yeah, throws over the thing. We're jumping over the rail. Let's go.
Because you just know we're their fight. We're the couple.
I mean, granted, I wouldn't care and I'd come home and bang you anyway, but. Yeah, see, I don't care what people think.
I would
Why?
Feel so bad.
It's nothing we did. It's something they did. Nothing to do with us.
Know.
I don't know why you would feel bad for those people if that were to happen. This didn't happen, just so you know. This is all hypothetical.
Yeah, this never happened. But I'm saying I would cry if that happened.
Yeah.
I think what we discovered right off the bat that was my favorite part about swinging is I think people they get this perception that we're doing it because we're unsatisfied in our sex life. But let me tell you, the sex together after, ugh.
The sex literally 30 to 40 minutes after.
Yeah, because we always have sex together. Well, either, and usually a couple times the next day too, because we're all revved up about it.
For us, it's foreplay. Like
100%, yes.
That's another main reason why we've dug into this lifestyle more since the beginning. Once we figured out everything, figured out what we wanted and what we were looking for, we've realized that it's foreplay. We're not into this to just go out and have sex with other people because I'm tired of you or you're tired of me. Yeah. No, that was never the case. Our sex life was amazing beforehand.
And this just like leveled up. It leveled up.
Yeah, Sierra, level up.
Level up.
Yeah, that's one of the other main reasons why we got into this whole thing.
Which has worked out pretty well for us so far.
No drama. Yeah, no drama with other people, no drama with other couples. I mean, we have had our share of talks after certain deals, but it's never been bad. It's never been
Never.
screaming, arguing with each other. It's been
It's never been
simple.
like I'm leaving you. This is awful.
No,
No, it's
it's
never
been
been
simple
like that.
conversations, maybe 3 or 4 tears, and we figured it out. And guess what? We banged like 4 times the next day. So it's